player is challenged to raise the bar defensively.
MLB The Show's coverage of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 10-team AAA West. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the El Paso. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming. Now into the box, Brian Saucedo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he gets ahead 0-1. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound. And it has to be early on the attack, getting 0-1. You can't allow these guys to get into count leverage and to hunt your fastball. There has to be execution, down and away, up and in to keep these guys honest, and it has to start from pitch 1.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Isaiah Montes is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice AB right there. A little potential for some 2-out lightning. Getting a cleanup hitter to the dish after the first 2 batters of the inning were retired.
Mark Murdoch is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Montes, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. We've played an inning. Still 0-0. And stepping in, Aaron Schunk, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. And oh, that gets him on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. First pitch on the way. Hard liner to center field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Jimmy Valero is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
And he's way off balance with the swing there.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heat.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning.
Boucher.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, David Boucher. 9-1-2 due up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive, base hit to right.
Well, you don't see that all the time. Pitcher deep in the count, 0-2, and D-Rose still manages to sneak out a base hit on an 0-2 count.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be the pitcher, Tim Williams. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Right fielder giving chase, and he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Line drive to center field. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Right side. Reined in to second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Striding in is Isaiah Montes. He singled in his first AB. Swing and a miss that time. Strike 1.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation. To pull a string on that changeup, he knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
The count now at 2-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Azarkar able to track it down for the 3rd out. So no runs here on a base hit. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And digging in is the outfielder, Mark Murdoch. A ball and no strikes.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
You can't teach that, Matty. The ability for a right-handed hitter to shoot a ball through the 3-4 hole, unmatched.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. On to first to complete the double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Howard Burt. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Jimmy Polero is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Lifted the other way down the left field line. But this will land untouched. Here comes the 1-2. Another one sent foul.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Gotta believe you gotta work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. And that'll bring in Miguel Amaya as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. He struck him out. In and out of trouble as the inning is over. So no runs here on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Windup and the 0-1.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a...
So stepping in is Tim Williams. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Out in front of it, strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And another foul ball. Both teams with 6 hits so far. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. At the plate now is Scott Burcham, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. He's in at second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mark Murdoch, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And it's 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. Ed Kenny will pinch hit here. This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4 the final tally. Tim Hill claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap for us here.
He's knocking on the door of the big leagues, and he's doing it as a 2-way player. Jenny Finch is with me. Jenny, based on his development so far, what can we expect of him as a 2-way player in the show?
It's going to be a struggle. He has a lot to prove. All eyes are going to be on him, but he's been able to have success at every single level, and he's proving all those naysayers wrong. It's going to be exciting to watch it pan out.
Jenny, there's going to be a lot of attention focused on him if and when he gets the call. What advice would you give him to deal with that attention?
I would just say, it's one day at a time, one pitch at a time. Be who you are and take it one step at a time. And don't get all involved in the hype. Don't try to be somebody you're not. Just keep playing and being the same player that you've been to get to this point.
Welcome to MLB The Show, and this present.
Boucher.
So next to hit is David Boucher. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games. I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. So now into the box is Aaron Schunk. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. 1 there. On to first, and they get them both. Now to the plate, here is David Boucher. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Low for ball 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Bolero ranges back, and he has. Now to bat, David Boucher. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Montes has room in foul territory, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in next, David Boucher flew out last time up.
David Boucher.
From the stretch. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Castillo aboard here at first with nobody out. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
There's one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. And now here is Willie Abreu. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Left side. He's got it to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no error. A 5-0 finish tonight. The Albuquerque Isotopes jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Ryan Rollison wins his 3rd of the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, now on your home for minor league baseball, MLB.
Boucher.
Next to hit is David Boucher, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Hey, Matty, yeah, this is time right here, D-Row. You'd love to win this 4th game of the series. They dropped game 1. They come back and win games 2 and 3 of this set. Nothing they'd like to do more than win this series 3 out of 4 and win this one here on the finale.
Yeah, Dan, they gave away the first game, but they were...
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Stepping up is Scott Burcham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Not shortstop.
Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. And there's one gone to start the night. And now in the box, David Boucher. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. One there, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the... So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mark Murdoch, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. Scooped up to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Now it'll be David Boucher. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here's the center fielder. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Next to stand in is Patrick Maddox. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. To second for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. So now to the plate, David Boucher. He flew out in his last AB. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Abreu is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. So next to bat will be Patrick Maddox. Hit back up the middle. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they can't get that winning run home. We are into extra innings, and set to go is the second baseman, David Boucher. Here's the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. 4-2 the final score tonight. Austin Adams wins his down.
Well, as prospects make their way up the minor league ranks, there are a lot of challenges they have to deal with, and not all of them are on the field. I've got Jonathan Mayo of MLB Pipeline with me today, and Jonathan, a lot of the toughest obstacles are the mental ones.
Without question, there's so much that goes into being a minor leaguer. First and foremost, wanting to know when that call is going to come. We've all seen really talented prospects try to do too much on the field to force the phone call to come. The best and most overused axiom I've ever heard is you can only control what you can control. It's a good life lesson. It's a good baseball lesson. Just go out and do what you're able to do, and that call is going to come. You run into trouble when you start trying to make that happen and do too much, and that's when you start having difficulties and failures on the field on a more regular basis.